Hello Internet, this is Alex does Sudokus, and just thought I'd do another miracle Sudoku before I go to bed because I've been watching everyone playing Sudokus all night and I just need to get my fix. So let's have a look. I'm just going to do maybe one or two miracle Sudokus before I go to bed, and this combines thermal Sudokus, so that is nice. Okay, so it's been a while since I've played Sudokus because I don't think, did I do any yesterday? I can't remember now. Okay, so what can we do? Let's see. So I've got to have a set of 9s there because these can't be 9s, so 9s have to be there and there. I don't know how useful that is. Where can the 9s go in there? Okay, so this can't be an 8, so it's either a 7 or a 9. No, I don't know enough to know that. One of these are 4s. 2s. Okay, so this can't be a 1. These can't be 1s. So 1s have to be up here as well then. This can't be a 1 because I can't have... Oh, hold on a sec. It can be a 3 afterwards, can't it? So, never mind. So what about 3s? Where can the 3s go? 3s can't go too high. Can that be a 3? Well, no, because that can't be a 1. So actually I've got a pointer pair of 3s there and a pair of 3s there. Is that helpful? 3s, not especially. Okay, so what about 4s? Oh, wait a second. I can't do consecutive numbers, can I? Okay, I've forgotten about that rule. I've been trying to solve this like a normal Sudoku, normal thermal Sudoku, so there's probably something about the... Okay, so where can a 4 go? 4 can only go in these two cells because it can't be next to a 3. Okay, so let's think about this. 2. So that can't be a 1, so that means... No, that can be a 1 because it doesn't have to be a 2. So let's think about where the 3s can go. 3s, okay, 3s are pointed here because it can't be next to the 4s. It also can't go next to a 4, so this can't be a 3 anymore. This can't be a 3 because it's too far down the thermometer. So 3 has to go there. And let's see. So 2s can't go in those cells, and it can't go in those cells. So those must be 2s. That means these must be 2s. Gonna do anything else? 4s are locked away from these cells. It's not particularly useful, but these 4s also rules out these cells from being 4s, which I don't think is as useful as I hoped. No, they're not. Okay, so anything going on here? What about here? 4 can't be... Oh yeah, of course, there's a... Oh no, it's only consecutives, so actually my logic earlier here doesn't make any sense because those are chess Sudokus, chess miracle Sudokus, so need to be very careful. Right, so 1s can't go in these cells. I don't see how that's useful. So maybe the 9. 9s are locked in those cells. That's not useful at all. 7s. There's not enough restrictions. Yeah, I need to wake myself up a little bit to figure this one out, I think. So I'm forgetting all the rules with Miracle Sudokus now, so let's think. Look at all the ones. Ones can't go in these cells. There are not enough restrictions of the twos. Ones can't go in these cells. It can't go in those cells. Can a 1 go in this cell? Yeah, I don't see any reason why not, unless that's a 2. 1 can't go in there. 1 can't go in these cells. Can't go in that cell. No, there's not enough restrictions on the 1s. So maybe I should look at the 2s. Well, 2s can't go... Ah, here we go. 2s have to be in here because it can't be next to 1 or 2. And it can't be the third one down the thermometer. So, can we do more of the 2s? Okay, so we've got 2s locked in these cells. So 2s must be here because it can't be next to a 3. Okay, so... Oh, got 15 minutes before I have to go to bed. So let's try and do this as quickly as I can. 2s can't go in these cells. There's not really enough restrictions, is it? Maybe I should look at the 5s. So where can the 5s go? Can't go in these cells. Can't go in those cells. It's not a whole lot, is it? What about 4s? 4s are kind of in that situation, so not that useful. Hi Elaine, you're right. I just thought I'd do one quick Sudoku before bed because you guys kind of, watching you guys play Sudoku is kind of like got me a bit itching, got me a bit itchy for Sudokus, so I couldn't help it. Have to do one before bed, but I've forgotten all the rules with Miracle Sudokus, so yeah, I keep losing my chain of thoughts. So let's think about this. Itchy Sudoku. Wonder what rules, what variant that would be. Okay, so 2, 4. It's probably something about thermometers now. So let's think about... I'm missing something obvious and I'm not quite sure what. So 6s are ruled out of those cells, but that's not enough restrictions. 9s, I don't think there's enough restrictions on the 9s either. I think this one is non-consecutive. Yeah, I know I remember the rules, but I kept like forgetting. So at one point I was trying to use pull a chess move before suddenly reminding myself that actually that's not how we do things. I know 8s can't go in these cells or that cell. Is that helpful? Don't think it is. Hang on, where can the 8s go? 8s can go everywhere, really. Okay. Fives can't go in there. Yeah, I think I need to do something with the thermometers now. So let's see, that can't be 1 or 3. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 would work. But if that's a 3, it can't be a 3. So the next one up will be a 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Oh no, it can't because, oh, what am I talking about? I know this. If a thermometer is in 5, these 4 numbers can't be consecutive. So let's think about this. If this is a 2 and that's a 3, there has to be 5, 7, and 9. So if that's not a 2, it'll have to be a 4. Then 5, 7, 9 wouldn't work. So there has to be a 2. There has to be a 3, 5, 7, and 9. There we go. Okay, so it's the thermometer and consecutive rule that I forgot about, because that is really useful. So with those 9s in place, I can deduce that the 8s have to go there. 8s can't go in those cells, so those have to be 8s. And now 8. So these are 2, 8, 2, 8, and 6, but 6s can't be next to a 5, so 6, 2, and 8 are resolved. So that can't be a 9 anymore, nor can that, but it's not quite enough. But I have similar logic with the 7s. So I've got 7 and 9s locked in those cells. Anything else? What about 1s? 1s can only go in these cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got a pair of 4s there. 4, 4, 5. So 5s can't go in those cells anymore because they'll either be on the 4 or next to a 4. 5 can't go in there. Not useful. 6s. 6s are still free to go in those cells, aren't they? 6, 7, and 9. Yep, that will work. 7s. Okay. Look at the lower right thermometer and use non-consecutive logic. So it's probably similar to the non-consecutive logic with this. So let's think about this. This can be a 1, can't be a 2, so it's either 1 or 3. So let's think about this. If this is, let's go high first, because we'll have more restriction. If that's a 3, that could be a 4, then it have to be a 6, 8, and that will be a deadlock. So it can't be a 3, so it has to be a 1, because it can't be a 2. So now, can this be a 2? Well, it can't be a 3 for a start, so can it be a 4? 4, 6, 8 still doesn't work, so that has to be a 2. So it has to be 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, and 8. So now 2 is locked in there. 7 can't go there anymore, so 7s are here. These are 1s. So that means 1's up there. What, in fact, we'll look in that later. 1, 7, and 1, 7, and 5. But 5s can't be next to a 4. So 5 is here, 1 is there, 7 is there. Okay, so where do we go next? Got a pair of 1s there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 has to go here because it can't be next to a 4. 6. So 6s are in these two cells. 7's in these two cells, but it can't be next to a 6, so 1 and 7 are resolved. That leaves 2s and 8s on this row, so these are 3, 6, and 9. Okay, let's move on then. So surely we have some breakthroughs now. 3 can't go in there, so 3s have to go there, which means 3's are in the middle. Probably don't need that logic just yet, so let's have a look. 3, 4. What can we do with the 4s? 4s can't go in those cells. 4s can't go in that cell, so 4s are... Oh, hang on, no. Hold on. Probably going to be another thing with the thermometers, but I'm just trying to see if I can do more before I use them. So this can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. That's it, really. So I do have a pair of 8s up there, though. So it's probably not useful. Okay, let's continue on with the numbers. 2, 3. 3s can't go in these cells. 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4. I suppose that can be a 1. Where can the 1s go? Oh, hang on. ones can't go in any of these cells, so I've got a pair of ones there. So ones have to be down here then. 1 and 4, can that be a 4? 4, 5, yeah I can. 4, 5 and 7, or 4, 6 and 8. No, it can't be 4, 6 and 8, because I've got 8 down there. Yeah, 8s have to be over there, so if that's a 9, that could be a 9, so it could be 9, 7 and whatever. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be that useful right now. So what else can I do? 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh, this can't be a 3 anyway because of the 2. Have I missed anything else? 3, 69. 4, 4, 4, 4. Can't really see anything 4, so what about 5s? Skeptical that I'm going to get anything with the 5s. So one of these are 5s, what would happen? 6. I'm pretty sure I need to use these thermometers, so I'm dreading that at the moment. 6s can't go... Right, hang on. 6 can't go in these cells, and that's not enough. 7's up here. Have we got something similar going with the 7s? No. 7, 7, 8. Sorry, I'm being really slow here, but I chalk it up to being a bit tired and also being a bit forgetful about the Sudoku logics. So 9s, 9s, 9s are there. So those are 9s and 7s, aren't they? What about this quadruple? There may be something about this quadruple. So what am I missing? I'm missing 1, 4, 1, 4, 6, 1, 2, 4 and 6. That means, ooh, that means 2s have to go in these 2 cells because 2 can't go here. Oh, I already had the logic anyway if I had looked at the 2s properly, which I didn't. So where can the 1s go? 1 can't go in there, so those in theory could be 1s. 2, 4, 4 can't go in those cells. 1, 2, 4 and 6. Oh damn it, can't do anything with that. So probably need to look at these thermometers. So that can't be a 1, can't be a 2, can't be a... So the next one up is a 5. Can that be a 5? 5, 6 and 8. That works, doesn't it? 5, 6 and 8. Can it be can it be any higher than... The next one up is 7, so this has to be a 3 or 5. If that's a 3, that could be a 4, and it could be a 6. That works. So that's a little bit annoying. What about here then? 1, it can't be 2, 3 or 5, so actually this can only be 1 or 4 really, because any higher will be a 6, and it has to be 6, 7 and 9. That also works. Damn. Yeah, that can be a 6. So what about this quadruple then? These are 3, 5, 9 and 1, and I know 1s are up. Oh, actually I know where the 1s are. 1s are in these 2 cells, but they're not 1, 9 pairs. I've got 3 and 5 as well, so 5 can go in these cells, but 3 can't go in there, so 3 can only go in those cells as well. It's not useful. Not useful at all. Maybe I should look at these cages then. Just not really sure what I'm getting out of these cages. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do anything. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3. So no 3s are here somewhere. 4. No restrictions besides these 2 cells. 5. Hang on a second. Ah, hang on a second. No, hold on. These are the cells that can't be 4s. Sorry. Although those can be 4s. It's the opposite. They can't be 4s. In fact, that also can't be a 4. So the 4s are locked in there. What does that mean for us, though? Nothing, really. We're in 3 separate cells. I can't really make any deductions from them. 5s, 6, 7, 8. So are 6 and 8 locked in the same cells? Yes, they are, but what does that mean? Because they can still have 3s and 9s and 5s in them. Maybe I should look at this column instead. These columns may be where it unfolds. So 3 can't go in there. 3 can't go in this cell either, actually. So 3s can only go in these 2 cells. Also, make that corner marking. These should be corner markings as well. Corner markings seem to have switched to center marking mode at some point. Okay, so these are 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 can go there. 4, 5. 5 only can't go in that cell, so can a 5 go here? 3. No, 5 can't go in there, so these can't be 5s. Can a 5 go down here? Yes, it can. Can a 5 go here? If that's a 5, the next one up will have to be 8. So that's still doable. God damn it. It's going to be something really obvious. I'm just not seeing it. 3, 6 and 9, 2 and 8. I can't see anything there. 6, 7 and 9. Yep, that's workable. 3 and 5. I can't see any way I can restrict that, because that can be a 5, 6 and 8. So let's see. If that's a 5, these are 6 and 8. In fact, actually, that may be what I need, because 3, 5, it can't be a 7. It can't be 7 or a 9, so it has to be, can it be a 6? 3, 5 and 6. So yes, that can be a 6. So this can be a 6 and an 8. Oh, I don't know how useful that is. I suppose they rules out 7 from those cells, but I've already ruled out the 7s. God damn it. 5s. That can be a 5. It can be 5 or 6. Could that be a 4? Yep, it can be a 4 as well. 4, 5, 6. 6 and 8. Can't be 7 and 9. Oh, I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. This is not helpful in the slightest. Okay, maybe I should observe this as well then. 6. Yeah, there's just too many variations here. 4. Can it be a 4? Yes, it can, because that can be a... If that's a 1, I guess a 4 has to... No, I can still have higher numbers. Oh, 1, 4 and 6 can go in those cells as well. that can't be a 4. Because for that to be a 4, I have to have 2 or 3, so that can't be a 4. These can't be 4s. So I've got 4s locked in rows 1 and 3. Haha, there we go. 4 can't go in there either, and it can't go in here. So I've got 4s locked in rows 1 and 3. So that means these are 4s, but that can't be a 4 because it's next to a 3. So I've just placed a 4. Because I've got pointed 4 there, and 4s, let's see. 4 can't be next to a 3. 4 can't be in this cell because I can't fill in 2 or 3. So none of those can be 4s. This can't be a 4, that can't be a 4. This can't be a 4, so I've got 4s locked in those cells. Maybe not the ones next to the 3. Therefore, there has to be a 4 here. It can't be next to a 5 or 3, so I've got the 4 there. Okay, so that leaves me another 4 there, but also it reduces what? Where the 3s can go in. But not quite enough. So this form must tell another story. What is the next thing it's trying to tell me then? 4. Also, I've got a pointer pair of 4s there, so that can't be a 4 anyway. So 4s have to be in these cells. Come on, tell me a story. What can you tell me? So I know this can't be a 4. Can it be a 5? If that's a 5, there has to be a 3 or a 2. That doesn't work, so that can't be a 5 either. So that can't be a 5. 5s are in these cells. That means this cell can't be a 4 because it's either going to overlap with a 4 or be in the 4. And that can't be a 4 either. So at the moment, I've got 4s locked in those cells. Also, it can't be next to a 3. And also, that's a pointed 4. Or there's a 4 pointing in that direction. So these are possibly 4s at the moment. I'm going to temporarily pencil mark them in. Let's see. If this is 1, that can't be 2 or 3. It can be a 4. Can be a 5. Can be a 6. Can be a 7. So work backwards. If it's a 7, there has to be a 9. If that's a 6, there also has to be a 9 because I've already got the 8 locked down. So 7, yeah, that can't be a 7 for that to be a 4 or 5. So actually I should work upwards. If that's a 4, that can be a 6, 7 and 9. So those are the only possible numbers in those cells. I'm not really sure how useful that is. Although, no, don't second guess myself. So let's think about this. It's not quite a breakthrough that I was looking for. I'm trying to think. Have I got something similar going on to 6s? 6s can't go in those cells. Because I'm conscious that there's a 5 here. So maybe there's something else that's kind of similar to the 4. Maybe it's not a 6, maybe it's something else actually. But meanwhile, where can the 5s go? 5s can only go in these 2 cells. On this row. And it can't go here. So 5 has to go here anyway. So now I've got 1 9 pair. Brilliant. Which means that has to be a 3. Finally. I think that was the breakthrough that I needed. So I can now continue to be stuck in another way. So 4s are still locked in the same cells. That doesn't give me anything in terms of the 2s. Okay. So, oh, that 5 also tells me that can't be a 6, so it has to be an 8. And Let's see, does the 8 do anything for us? 8s are now locked in these two cells, which means there also can't be a 9. So I've got an 8-9 pair there. So that leaves a triple of, well, it can't be a 4 over there, so these are 4s. 5, I guess 5s can go in all the cells, 4, 5 and 6, but 6 can't be next to a 7, so these are pointed 6s, that means there has to be a 4 then, which means this is a 4. I've got a 5, 6 pair there, which unlocks the 3, so got a pair of 3s over there, and pardon me. And these are 6 and 7s. Okay, so what can we do next? Maybe look at this row. Anything interesting going on there? I'm missing a 1, 6, 7 and 9 on that row. And I've got 7 and 9 there, so that has to be a 1 or 6. 1, 6, that can't be a 1 either, so 1 has to go here. 1, 6, 7 and 9. 6 can't go there because it's next to a 5. Also, this can't be a 1 anyway because it's sandwiched between a set of 2s. So this actually has to be a 6. And this 6 eliminates the 7, so I've got a 9. This can still be 5 or 7. And I'm now left with a 1 and a 7. Yeah, sorry it took so long. So these can't be 6s. So 6s are over here. Oh, sorry. Oh, god damn it. That means that has to be a 6 and that has to be a 7. So 6s, 6s. Anything else? What about 7s? 7s are locked in these two cells. That implies that can't be a 6 either, but I don't think that's very useful right now. Okay, I think 4 is now locked in this cell, so 4s are X-wings over there. Have I missed anything? Well, this has to be a 5 because I've eliminated a 7. So what does a 5 tell us? That tells us that that can't be a 4 anymore, so 1 and 4 are resolved. So 1 and 4, so that must be a 4 now then. Yep, that's the only 4 left. So all the 4s are finally done. These are 1s, so let's lock them together. 1, 9, 1. Any other 1s? Yep, that's also a 1. Let's look at the 2s. 2, 2, 2. So 2s. 2s are not super friendly, so no other 3s. 4s are done. 5s, there we go, there's another 5 because it can't be next to a 4, and that locks the 5 and the 6, and also a 5 over here. So we can move on to the 6s, and the 6s can go only in these two cells, which means there's an X-wing, which means that's a 6. So let's put in the 6s. Hang on. No. The logic wasn't sound. Let's try this again. 6. Oh, because of that 5. Okay. 6s aren't locked in these two cells. They're locked in these 3 cells. So they're on these columns. So it's not X-wing, but it's still. That's what I saw, but in my head, for some reason, I called it an X-wing when it's not. Also, 6s. 6 can only go here because there are 2 5s there. So now I'm left with 7 and 9. But there's a 9 there, so 7 and 9 are resolvable, which resolves the 9 and 8, which resolves the 8, 8 and 2, and that has to be an 8 because I've got a 7 there, so final 8 is there. This is now a 7, right? 7 and 7, so all the 7s are done, so this is a 2, which means that can't be a 3, that can't be a 3 because it's next to a 4, so 3s are now done. 9 9, where's the 9 locked? Oh, I can't do the 9 just yet. So what else am I missing in here? 6. Well, 6 has to go there because there's a 5 there. So 9 goes here, 9 goes there, 9, 1, 1, 2. So 2 and 6. And that's the 4-star Miracle Sudoku that took forever. So sorry for the delay. That was a fun bit of logic though, working out that the 4s are kind of locked in specific roles. So yeah, I need to kind of use that kind of logic more often, trusting that I have to use the thermometers to work out what numbers are possible, the only possible numbers, and it may lead to new discoveries. So thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to go to bed now because it's nearly midnight, and hope you guys enjoy your Among Us. And yeah, you should. I love it if you guys like record it on stream or something like that, so I can actually see you guys play. Until then, just realize how much more I rely on my memory. Okay, yeah, my memory is terrible. Juice and I both have terrible memory apparently, so I don't think we do very well with our memories at all. So I shall catch you later then. Take care now. Bye.